What is up, guys? Amateur here, back with some more Conan Exiles, and right behind me is my two-headed camel. Pretty odd that they face through like that. Anyways, I'll just okay, that is the same camel. Let me just here we go. So just continuing off, or just continuing where I left off, rather. I did build that off cam. It gives a fuller look to the battlements area, I would say. So basically, I did that to the other side as well. So I just inverted the roofs, what that looks like up close. Basically, it's just this roof and the other one. And then, it's just inverted just to have that rampish look. So anyways, for this video, I am thinking of, alright, let's just get in here. I am thinking of uh, doing the map room. Now, in the previous episodes, I know you guys seen the map room there, but I thought of removing it just so I could, show you guys how there you go. I was wondering why I couldn't put that. So for you guys to put the map room like right towards in the very middle, you have to build this platform over here. It's a 2 foundation wide, or tall rather, platform. And all you have to do is put the cursor in the middle, like aim it at the very middle. And then what you want to do is to make the map room a little bit sunken, if that makes sense. So if I'm looking towards there, I'm gonna hold shift, and then I will just put it down as low as it can get. And then from there, I could plop it down. That way, let me just remove those. That way, I could put, if I go to arena, pillars, I could then put the pillars at that foundation over there, just to provide more stability. So let's go on ahead and do that all around the thing. Right? Again, just to provide more stability towards the middle um of the room. That is. So let's go ahead and make it too high. Oh, that's interesting. I can even put pillars in the very middle. But I won't do that. It's or should I? That looks just weird. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but no, I will not do that. So anyways, that is the main foundation of this room. I'm not sure if I will make it 3 high, just cause if you make it 3 high, it will be connected to that room over there. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's make it 3 high. Why not? So let's go on ahead and do that. That way, the second floor, or well, the ground floor, will be connected to that. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it, but like towards where I'm pointing my cursor at, because if this is 3 high, that means the next floor will be patterned or connected to that level, and per floor is going to be 2 high, so that's 1, 2, and then the second floor, or the third floor rather, is going to be connected towards the walls of the battlement. So this is okay, 3 high, then 2 high, 2 high, 2 high, so on and so forth. So I'm good with that. Now, for the outside ring, what I want to do now is to actually, where the square foundations end, I will begin um, triangular foundations. And then the square foundations, I will put where the triangular foundations end. So hopefully that made some sense. Basically, I'm just gonna not mix and match, but rather um, reverse the pattern. You guys go over there, please. Thank you. Uh, just because this pattern is pretty hard to put stairs that go around the building. Unlike with this type of pattern, I feel like it's going to be easier Um, just because we have these square foundations on the side where we could put the stairs. So yeah. So I'll just do this, go around, and I'll take you guys back once we are ready to proceed with the next step. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, thought I might take you guys back right now because I am adding another layer towards the end. Just so the base of the castle is um, you know, it's not gonna be too thin when you look at it. But anyways, yeah, again I switched the pattern. So this is just the where the stairs will go. But these ones will be like the outer wall area. So it's alright if it's gonna be um, patterned to this pattern as well. So all the triangular foundations are now at the longer side, and the shorter side now has the square foundations. So I just what do you call this? Interchanged the pattern again. All right. Now after that, I do want to put. I've been I've been thinking about this like super long. I'm not entirely sure if I want to put the gate because the gate is huge, dude. Uh, Plus, it would give me problems. Yeah, especially now connecting the stairs and whatnot. The other option I had or was thinking about is using the same technique that I used in the bastions. So it would be just having this like that. Now that I think about it, having this in the middle is weird just because when you want to enter, you're gonna hit it. So I might have to remove this one. That's totally fine. Um, but yeah, again, I'm not sure if I want to put the because that's gonna look super weird. There's gonna be a pillar in the middle. But hopefully the foundation is not that low, if that makes sense. But anyways, yeah, that is what I'm thinking of, and then just joining that uh, with that one. So technically, it's gonna be very open. Um, should I actually even put walls or just have them like this? Nah, let's put walls. Yeah, let's put walls. So let's go ahead and go to arena and wall this bad boy up. All right. Now the idea is to go around two more levels high, and then from there I will show you guys how I'll put the stairs going up, and after that I will show you guys what I'll do with the foundations on the outside as well. So I'll just go around and plop down the walls. And then one more. I feel like this will be easier if I just stay here in the middle. Yeah, so much easier. Look at that. Right, cool. Now with that, I also intend to make like a second layer of walls, just so when raiders get inside our walls and they somehow defeated our guys, or our thralls rather, not guys. Uh, yeah, they'll still have a hard time knocking down our walls because this is one, and then the foundation is another one. So yeah, there's that. Right, cool. Now, again, of course, I will make it the same level. So yeah, I guess I'll just take you guys back once I'm done with it. So see you guys in a bit. Now that I've closed or enclosed the area now, Let's go ahead and put the stairs. I could just like so, and then have another stairs going down here, and then I would want another foundation. Make it face that way, and then the other one like so. And then just copy the stairs going around. And then from here, we want to copy the foundations at the bottom. Just copy the same pattern as as they're made right now. Right, last one, and that is basically the stairs going around. So now I just have to make the foundations towards this area. So let's go on ahead and maybe I should have put walls first, but it's fine. Again, let's go ahead and copy the foundation. So maybe like that. And I'll just do that going around. So again, see you guys once I'm done with this. Alright, just one more stretch, and as the sun is shining, let us finish this side. Alright, last two. And voila, that is all the way around now. Next is to cover this with ceiling. Now again, hopefully, what do you call this? The center is not too off, if that makes sense. It's already yellow from that side, green, then it becomes yellow. So I'm thinking that could be also yellow. Alright, that's pretty good, I guess. So this one's red, yep. So from there, we just use the triangular pieces. But as you can see but as you can see from here, it's all connected, so I don't think I'll be having any problem now. I could have problem, once we reach the higher floors. But more of that eventually, as you can also see from my materials. I think I am starting to run out of materials, so I might, grind some more shaped wood and steel reinforcements. And sometimes English is hard, especially if it's not your, native or first language. Anyways, yeah, I'll grind that off cam. That will also allow me to actually think of how I actually want to make this. Because in all honesty, the foundation is just what I have for now. But of course, this isn't the whole video just yet. I also, tend to make the next episode like basically finish the main castle. But yeah, as of the moment, this is what I had in mind, and I thought of already making the video just so I don't forget my idea or my plan. And yeah, so this could honestly take me the whole week. Um, I'm not that creative in terms of making bases and whatnot. This is just how I thought of it. For some, it could be like a basic shape or whatnot. But yeah, for me, this is fine. Honestly, this is fine for me. Um, right. So I actually also have to think about how the entryway or how we get from the courtyard. How do we get up here? So I'll be also thinking about that. But let's go ahead and finish this now with with that. And do I actually want to put another ceiling here? Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's enough space. If I put one here, that would make me have a hard. Yeah, that is good. So yeah, again, I will grind more materials off cam and possibly think of how I'll do this. But as of the moment, I'm thinking this could be like the, how do you say this? Entryway. Yeah, so possibly something like that. And then have this hanging off one. And then have the same design as the one that I did with the battlement area. Uh, Surrounding the area. But yeah, that is just a thought for now. Do I want grand? Do I want this here? Let me check first if it fits. I don't think it does. Well, it fits that. It does fit that. But then again, that's going to be 3 high, and I want the second floor to somewhat connect to the balcony area. So let's go ahead and actually check that out. Yeah, then from there I need to have something curved just to follow that. Yeah, might not keep that actually. Yeah, because it has to be that high. But yeah, anyways, again, I have to think that through and I have to grind some more materials. So yeah, see you guys very, very soon. Alright, so it is the following day for me now, and I think I came up with some ideas on how to do or what to do next rather. Let's first set this guy into a 40-meter following distance. And from here, we actually want to drop down. Now I want to copy the, not that one, but rather the foundation. And then we just have to make it go face there. Can y'all get away from there, please? There we go. And then from there, I would like to add stairs going up. Maybe it was wise for me to just finish the whole this first. Right, then that way I could just put the stairs like so. And then just one more right over there. That way I do have a way up here. And I'm thinking this should... how do I want it to... So I'm pretty sure that should be like a balcony overlooking or overwatching the courtyard. So we will enclose this area now. Now, I'm thinking I want to actually have this in 4 different areas. So the other area is right over here. So let's just go down again. Like so. And then copy the stairs. Or you know what, the block first. Why do I keep forgetting the block? Let's just do that. That one there, there, and one more. Then proceed with the stairs. I don't know where that's facing, so let's just go ahead and there you go. So coming from the gate, you have the option to go up from there or to go up from here. Now let's see if I can actually connect that one. I don't think I can go any deeper than that, so I think we'll just go ahead and put that there, 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 and like so. I put the stairs again. So stairs over there, there, right there, right there. And then the last one is going to be here. So let me just go ahead and repeat the same process from way down here. And that should be like the staircase going up. Again, there are like 4 ways to get up to the castle, but that's fine. From here in the courtyard, our berserkers, Marin berserkers and whatnot should be, just should be everywhere to protect us. So I think we'll be good. So let's just go ahead and finish this staircase or stairwell going up here, and that should be it. Yeah. So like for now, let's just go ahead and finish the first floor or second floor rather. I don't know if I should want this like to be like that. I mean, kind of makes sense in a sense that there's some middle entryway. Since I don't like the double door here, another option for me is to just have it like so. But then I have a problem with connecting to that one, like building on top of the layers. I feel like I will be following that design. Before I fall, let's actually face you. It's better. So let's just go ahead and finish this. Why is it getting dark? Is there like a monsoon coming or whatnot? Anyway. I feel like that's a sandstorm. There's a sandstorm happening in the desert just because it happens here and sweeps down towards like that direction over there. So I guess that's why it's kind of dark out here. I mean, you could see the clouds changing over there as well. So I feel like that was a sandstorm. Right, so let's just go ahead and finish the outer walls. So for this one, I don't mind if it's just one floor or one floor high. It's totally fine with me. Alright, let's just close that. And now it's sunny again. Then from here, we actually want windows. Where would the windows go? I actually have no idea. Maybe just there. Maybe I have a tree window over there. Tree windows over here. And then at every... If I do. There you go. And last one. Okay, now we just need to connect these. Was that facing the right? It wasn't. How would I know if it's facing the other way? Everything looks good, I think. So we have that. Right. So like I said, I wanted to connect that basically I have a way up towards the second floor. Maybe I'll put it here. Um, let's just go ahead and put that there. That there. Actually, we don't need that, huh? Now that I think of it, it's gonna be blocked. Uh, Better to put the walls first. And have that there. This one, that one. Then just one more layer over here. That way we can put the stairs going up to the next level, like so. And then from here, yeah, we should be aligned to that. So that's pretty good. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? Initially, I thought of having a wall. Okay, remove that. Yeah, I think that's fine. It face there. And then from here, we will have a two gap. And notice now that there is a gap over there. Just because we messed around with the basically we put a triangular foundation instead of the square. So as you can see from here, the square foundation is slightly bigger than the triangular one. Hence why that, why there's a gap over there. But that's fine. That's going to be part of the design. Let's just go ahead and finish our walls. And from there, I wanted to build this one over here. That way we can have an archway. Yeah, there's one. Like so. And then from here, will it connect? Yeah, I figured it will be finicky. That's why I opted to not do that, I think. Or maybe I will. Maybe like that. And then, is there a way to actually... I'll put that first. And then remove these. And there we go. Now, can I put walls back up there? No, I can't. Alright, that's interesting. Do I want the art? Or do I want walls? Yeah, I think I'll do walls. Just cause. So let me get rid of that. That way and that way. Put these back now. And then have these out there. Of course it's not gonna meet. So we'll just have that. Now what do I do with this? Okay, that is very distracting, not gonna lie. But I guess we just wall it up. Yeah, so as long as we have this walkway, this can actually like go, I think. Or what if that was a mistake on my end. Let me just put that back. Yeah, let me just put this back. Okay, what if I build a double doorway instead over here? And then just have this maybe two windows, like so. It doesn't connect. Alright. Okay, that is very, very, very interesting. I mean, it doesn't connect, but I think that's very negligible. I think the pathing of the AI will be ruined, but my pathing perfectly works. So I think I'll just stay with that. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that one. It's gonna be weird, but it's fine. So yeah, I'll just do that over here as well. So maybe bring that and this and this. And let's do double doorways. They actually face the other way. Window, like so. And basically I just have to put the pillar. I guess the pillar could be at the middle, just to provide decent stability going upwards. Right. Now hopefully I can yeah, so now there's a problem over here. But then I'll use the triangular foundations for that one, right? Okay. I think we're good. So I'll just go ahead and follow this design around, like so. And then I will use the triangular ceiling pieces. Alright, then this one is like that. Alright, cool. So I'll just do that around, and I'll take you guys back with me once I'm done with that. So see you guys in a bit. Now that is done, let's go ahead and do the other walkways around the courtyard. So let's go ahead and drop down here, and let's just go and do this design like so. Oh, why can't I connect to that? Because the stairs is blocking the way. Well, that's interesting. All right, so now I can't put the stairs over there. Very interesting. That's fine. All right, copy that one. Like so. Remove that stairs, just because it will have a problem. Remove those two, and just build this up, and copy that. Like so. Then on to the next one. And stairs again. Is that a line? But that's why it won't be. So I'm just doing stick with that. Build 2. Delete that. Nope. I knew that was gonna fall down. So, and last one. Remove the stairs again at the very bottom. Can the camels go there, please? And voila. So I'll just have to put doors there. Majority of my actually let me put like yeah, let me put these here. Maybe I can facing that. But yeah, most of my benches would be around here. Uh, as much as I want to build like a room per bench, I think this is very small for it. I maybe a little bit wider. Then I could have like multiple rooms for certain bench areas. But yeah, aside from that, this is all that we have, or all that I have rather. And from here, I actually want to just put fencing around. So let's just go do this. Oops. Need to put there. But yeah, basically it's just gonna be like that. Nothing fancy, just pure rails on the bench. Or sorry, not the bench, the bridge rather. Uh, I'll probably build the rest off cam and take you guys back once I'm done with this. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Now what do we want for the second floor or the third floor now? Um, Basically I want to have my exits towards each bridge. So there's gonna be an entrance there, an entrance there, and there, there, and there. And basically all I have to do now is to just follow basically that this going outside. So again, very generic plain, I guess. Not sure if this is gonna be creative in a way. But yeah, let's just go ahead and do walls around. Let's put this here, like so. To you guys who thinking this is very ambitious, yeah, I have a feeling this could be very uh, this could actually cause my game to lag a bit, just because of the sheer amount of building pieces. But I've never done this in any of my builds or playthroughs rather. So here I am, just having fun with the Conan building mechanics. Now, of course, I will put doors and gates and whatnot, but I'll probably do that off cam. And it's just this one, and you just have to plop them there. Yeah, aside from that, I think I can go one more. I want this to be actually taller than all my bastions. So maybe one, maybe two more high. So let's go ahead and actually build more pillars. Not there. And if I'm correct, it's always that one. There, and one more. Okay. So basically, this is just gonna be the same pattern up the next floor. So yeah, I'll oh, this one's gonna be a bit different. Oh, okay, that is very, very interesting for me. How do I want to do this now? Because I can't do this. That just looks freaking ugly. So I still want an entryway, like so. And then I can go up once. And then another stairway over here. Ah, okay. Alright, got it. We'll actually have the windows at the middle here. So window there, window there, window there, there, and there. And then the rest would be walls. So right. Then from here, again, I'll just copy the flooring. Basically the same flooring as that one. So again, I'll take you guys back with me once I am done with that. Okay, probably maybe one last if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, again, I'll just bring you guys back once I am, or basically once I have a rough estimate if I am done with the building height of the main castle. So again, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I feel like this is going to be the last set of walls. That's why I made it to 3 high instead. Just because I planned something on the outside over there. But basically, let's just follow it with the pillars as well. And then from there, this will actually take me to the uppermost deck, I like to say. Um, but yeah, let's go. I'll just go ahead and show you guys what I mean. Let's go get a set of stairs here. Now, how do I want to go about this one? Yeah, maybe I still like to do this. And then like so, and then a set of stairs over here. Okay, that's just weird without that being there. So let's just go ahead and. By the way, just so you know, or just so you have like an idea, this is already how high I am. So that is very acceptable for me, at least. So I'll just go ahead and continue this all the way up. Hello. There we go. Yeah, that is very, very acceptable. That is already high enough for me. Um, Actually, I changed my mind. I don't want it to be like that. Let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, how do I want to do this actually? Maybe I have like a set of platforms over here, just like what I did in my my other base. It's like a loft thing, if I'm not, if I make sense. It forms a loft within this floor, but that loft would also lead to the higher or the upper um, terrace or roof deck rather. I'll just close that like so. me just go to first person, so I feel like it's gonna be way easier. I think so. And if this is the first set of stairs, the next set will be here. Always the opposite. So I do want that back. Let's just go with that one. Or maybe not. I just can't seem to make up my mind. Let's just go ahead and do that. Then we want this one over here. And this one over here. And I actually want this one over here. And then I will close this off with these. And have stairs at either side. Like so. And then have the final set of stairs going up here. And then from here, this will eventually lead up towards the higher area. So let's just go ahead and do that. With that one too. I think I need another set of pillars. But for this one over here, this will be the median and then the roof now. So let's just go ahead and do that. Yeah, since those ones are the square ones, so hello. There we go. I can even actually add the window one, so maybe that one every middle, like so. And then have that circling around. And then this one. If I could just please. There we go. Always finky with the roofs. Nah, I feel like I can't put it. So let's just go ahead and put that. Last one. And then from there, we just want to complete the ceiling now with these. First, the actual. So this is the set of stairs right here. That's just weird that there's a pillar over there, but that's fine. We were very, very negligible for, well, for me at least. Let's just do that. And then I actually want the median frame hatch once again. Face that way. And just to finish everything off, I'll proceed with doing first person again and just completing the roof section. Or, well, the ceilings, rather. Right, last one. And just finish the design. That I don't want the crenellated. I want this one over here. Alright, like so. And that is basically it. I just ran out of materials for the hatch. You just need 5 twine, which I can definitely get. And then for the ladders, I think I needed branches, wood, branch, and twine. So let me just go gather those up, and I'll meet you guys back once I'm here to complete the whole tower. So I already got the materials for the hatch and the ladders, and I completely forgot about this area over here. So I'm just go ahead and put these around, just so you know I don't fall off. Now the big question, will it be able to survive a level 10, what do you call this, purge? That I am not sure. And I sure do hope so it does. But if it doesn't, that is totally fine. It's I'll charge it to experience. So let's go ahead and finish this now. Let's actually the median hatch. Want it to open that way, and I'll have the ladders versions, ladder like so. That way I can go up. That. Okay, that was a total fail. Maybe not have that like so. Let's go ahead and change that to this one. Sure, open that. That way when I do go up... What the heck happened there? Let me just open that, please. The camels are here now. That way I could get up here perfectly. And I could just do this all the way around once again. I'm not so sure about putting archers here. I don't think they'll be able to shoot all the way down there, so I'll just keep this like here. I could even possibly have my teleporter stone all the way up here. Not in the middle though, just because I have this here, like somewhere. That'll be fine. Yeah, basically that is it. Again, I'll put the doors off cam, but that is basically it. Building a citadel type of tower. Let's just go ahead out here. Type of damage, that's totally fine. And let's view this masterpiece from afar. Alright, all the way up here, that is what it looks like. Again, I would have loved to put a design at the bottom of that roof layer, but if that's all we can put, that's totally fine with me. I kind of like how that turns out. I'll check with the other side. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like from the other side. Okay, from here, you can see the gate over there. Of course, there's a defilade going down, hence why the gate is way down there. I could honestly bring it up a little, but that would mean destroying the whole gate and whatnot. And I'm not comfortable doing that as of the moment. It does lack color, that I can say. But yeah, aside from that, I really like how it turned out. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please do leave a like or simply subscribe to the channel, as that really helps me out a lot. And yeah, that is it for me for today. I'm iMaterial, And I'll see you guys on the next video.